units will be cancelled out. There is no units. Okay. So this is the thing. And next one, polarizability. Okay. Polarizability. So here you can define the polarizability. Okay. Here mu is generally dipole moment is, or mu, or you can write small p, is proportional to the electric field. So dipole moment is proportional to the electric field. Okay. So when you applied electric field, polarization will happens. Okay. If you increase the electric field, the polarization also, dipole moment also increase. Strength of the dipole moment also increases. Okay. So suppose you have a atom here. Suppose you applied some electric field E1. Some charge is induced, minus charge and plus charge. So you increase the higher electric field. Okay. Let's take a here 5 volt per meter, here 10 volt per meter you applied. When you applied a higher electric field, more charges will induce, so that means what? If you increase the electric field, polarization also increase. So if you remove this proportionality constant, you can write here small p is equal alpha into E. This alpha is called polarizability. Okay, polarizability or polarizability constant. Okay, polarizability or polarizability constant, or you can define this one, alpha is equal dipole moment for unit electric field. Okay, that way also you can you can define this one. Okay, what is that one? Dipole moment for unit electric field, or the ratio between dipole moment and electric field. Okay, that you can define. Okay, here units are, you can write farad for meter square. Okay, farad for meter square. Okay, next one, polarization vector. Okay, polarization vector, here polarization vector, or you can write polarization also. Some books they will write polarization. So polarization or polarization vector. So this is how you will define capital P, indicated by capital P, and dipole moment for unit volume. Okay, the definition of polarization is given by dipole moment for unit volume. Okay, so suppose you can take like this also, or suppose if you take n number of atoms, you can write dipole moment is equal to mu polarization. This is you can write per unit volume, and n you add n, multiply here n. That means n number of atoms are there. Okay, here you can write this way also, you can write, but here mu means already you are considering volume. Okay, you are considering a volume, unit volume. Okay, that is you can write here also. Here units are coulomb per meter square. Okay, so and next one, electric susceptibility. Like earlier what we have discussed, dipole moment is proportional to electric field. Now from this one you have written alpha is equal to P by E. Alpha is equal to P by E. This is proportionality, and this is the alpha. Polarizability. Now here also susceptibility. Okay, susceptibility also, polarization vector or polarization is proportional to the electric field. Okay, polarization vector is proportional to the electric field. So if you remove this proportionality, you can write polarization is psi chi, you can write chi into E, and from there you can define chi is equal to capital P by E. So this is susceptibility, the ratio between polarization per unit electric field, or ratio between polarization and electric field. Okay, so these are the some definitions. And so what we have discussed, first one, dipole moment, small p, or capital mu is equal q into d. This is dipole moment. Next one, dielectric constant. Okay, this is medium dielectric dielectric permittivity to space for permittivity, and the polarization. That what is this one? Polarization. This one, right? Permittivity. Okay, permittivity, you can write polarization, this dipole moment for unit volume. Dipole moment for unit volume. Next one, polarization also, you know, here you can susceptibility. Just wait, I will tell you how many First one, what we have discussed, first one, dipole moment, mu r small p is equal to q into d, first one. Second one, this one, dielectric constant epsilon by epsilon naught. And third one, dipole moment. Okay, dipole moment, what is the definition of dipole moment? Already it came, right? So this is a dipole moment is proportional to the electric field. From there you have derived permittivity is ratio between P by E, small p by E, dipole moment for electric field. Next one, polarization vector. Polarization vector, dipole moment for unit volume. Okay, and here polarization vector also, fifth one you can write, polarization vector is proportional to electric field. From there you can write susceptibility, polarization per electric field. Okay, this definition we have seen. Okay, capital P is the polarization vector or polarization. Small p is the dipole moment. Okay, small p or mu. Okay, so these are the definitions. Is it clear, this definition, guys? Little bit do you have any confusion here? Is it clear, these definitions?
Yes, sir.
So it is easy definitions only. Just go through once, because this they may ask as a, suppose you have a long answer question. Define the polarization vector. They will ask. Define the susceptibility. They may ask. Okay. This kind of for 2 marks, 3 marks they will ask. Okay. It is not long answer, but they will ask 2 marks, 3 marks. Okay. Next one, displacement vector. Okay. Displacement vector or electric displacement or electric flux. Okay, what is the definition is, so it will indicate the how many number of lines of force received per a unit area. Okay, how many displacement vector means, suppose it will indicate how much these charges are, how much charges are when you apply electric field, how charges are separated, how much distance these charges are separated, it will gives. Or it will says how many electric field lines this dielectric material received. Or you can say how many electric field lines the dielectric material received, that is also you can say that one, displacement vector. Okay, it will indicate the displacement of charges. Or when you applied electric field, it will explain how the charges are displaced. Displaced means, suppose here some charge is there, so force after certain force the charge is moved some other place, displaced. Okay, that is the word, displacement. Here you can write d is equal to epsilon into e, or you can write this way also, epsilon not E plus P. Polarization, this will give, I will give you derivation part. Okay, present let it be there. I will derive and